Hey gorgeous, today I want to give you some tips on how to ask for what you want from a man without feeling needy or desperate. I'm Lauren Joyce, sex and relationship coach for women and founder of The Magnetic Woman. So this is something I hear often from women. They want to ask for something from a guy, but they don't want to come off as needy or desperate, right? We have this huge fear of being that crazy woman who's super needy, super clingy, super desperate. But sometimes in our effort to not be needy and not be desperate, we swing to the other end of the pendulum and we don't ask for what we want. And then we start to shrink down and we feel ourselves dying a little on the inside. Because as women, if we don't follow our desires, if we don't go and actively put ourselves in position to fulfill our desires, we start to feel very disconnected from ourselves. We start to feel smaller than we truly are. We feel like we can't be authentic with the person that we're with because we're holding back what it is we really want. So I wanted to give you a few tips on really empowering you to ask for what you want from a man in a way that's going to make him excited to give it to you. Are you ready? So first, before we dive into the communication tips, what I want to tell you is you really need to understand the principle that men want to make you happy. Now, I know this may go against some of the things that you believe or even some of the things that you've experienced, but at their core, men want to make women happy. Right? As you want to make the man that you're with or the men that you're dating happy. It is win-win when the other person that we're with is happy. But men really have a drive and a desire to serve the feminine, to make a woman happy. And they want to feel successful in making the woman happy. They want to feel successful in the relationship or in the dating dynamic. So you need to really understand that principle before I give you the communication tips, or else they won't work. So coming from a place of knowing that the man that you're with, the man that you're going to ask for something from, wants to make you happy is going to help make you feel more comfortable in asking for what you want. So first, you need to know what it is you want, what you desire, and why. Not as a reason for justification, as much as how is it going to make you feel? How's it going to feel when you get this desire? Now, the reason why this is important is because men don't always see the end game to fulfilling our desires. So let's say, for example, you want your guy to take the trash out. He may not really understand the end game of him taking the trash out right now versus tomorrow morning. But for you, having the trash being taken out right now might make you feel more present, more spacious because you're not distracted by the fact that the garbage smells. Catching my drift? So what you want to do is you want to ask for what you want. You want to be as clear as possible, as direct and as tangible as possible. We as women have this way with words sometimes where we like to make it really flowery or leave it kind of ambiguous because we think that we're helping men. No, be as direct and as tangible and to the point as you possibly can be. So using the example of having your trash being taken out, what you can say is, hey, I would really love it if you took the trash out right now. Or, hey, would you mind taking the trash out for me right now? Because that would make me feel so much more present, so much more able to be with you because right now I'm really distracted by the smell. Right? He has a clear direction of what you want, what's going to make you happy, and why it's going to make you happy. So then after he gives you whatever it is that you want, really praising him, really acknowledging him and thanking him. Again, men want to feel successful with the woman that they're with. Now, if you're like, I don't have a guy to help me take the trash out, like I'm not sure how this applies to me, think about it in a dating perspective. Let's say, for example, he recommends a restaurant that you don't really want to go to, or he asks you what you want to do, and there's somewhere that you really want to go. What I would encourage you to do is say, you know what I would love to do on our date tonight? I would love to go to this new Italian restaurant because I hear it's so cute and the food's delicious, and I know that having it be quiet and having that sexy ambiance will make me feel really excited to be there with you, and I have been dying to try it, right? So again, he's clear on what you want, he's clear on why you want it, and he's clear on how happy it's going to make you. And then when you guys are at the Italian restaurant, saying to him, thank you so much for bringing me here. This is exactly what I wanted. I love this. So then not only does he know what you want, why you want it, and how it's going to make you happy, he then knows that when he does these things, you really acknowledge him, you see him, and you praise him, right? So we as women, we want to feel really seen and understood in relationships, as do men. So I know some women are hesitant to really be gracious to men, to say thank you, to really praise them for showing up. But that's the only way that they're going to want to continue to show up, if they feel acknowledged and seen. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you get first access to all of my videos. Have a good day.